Hi, if you're watching this video, you are watching video 2 of the CompleteWebDIYCourse.com. Video 1 was an introduction. This is my daughter. Do your homework. I need you to do your homework, okay? Video 1 was an introduction. We talked about what you would need to get started with the course, the idea behind the course, what we're going to focus on, and what we're going to accomplish. So at this point, what I'm going to assume is that you have now started your very first account with oneandone.com. You used the referral number 449856692 when you started your one-on-one account. You have one domain name and you have the, let me make sure I use the exact terminology, the Unlimited Pro Web Hosting Plan. You've got those linked together. You can easily get that done just by talking to their customer service support. So you have your domain and you have your hosting. Okay, so how do you build your website? What I'm going to try and do is make sure that before we get rolling forwards on the coding stuff, which is going to be super easy, I'm going to make sure that you have accounts set up and things downloaded that are going to be your tools that you're going to work with all throughout this project. So the first thing that I want you to do as part of video 2 is you're going to set up a Gmail account, and a Gmail email account if you don't already have one. It might be good to set one up that's specifically for this class only and the things related to this project. So if you need to, pause this video, get your Gmail account set up. If you already have one you're ready to use, great. The Gmail account that you set up specifically for the website that you build, keep in mind that you may want to choose a Gmail email name that you would not mind to have associated also with a YouTube page in case you do some video promotions, because that account will automatically link into a YouTube account for promotional purposes later. You may also want to consider that this Gmail account is how you will later link into Webmaster Tools. I'm trying to make sure I remind you of all the ways it can link into other things. But right now what we're going to use it to link into is a great little website called Canva.com. That's Canva.com. And I'm going to pull it up here on my other computer. Canva.com, and I'm working in Google Chrome browser at the moment. Sometimes I use Edge. And when you pull up Canva.com, today is October 26th, 2015. It's around 6 p.m. Eastern time here. You can sign in with Google, or you can sign up another way. So I'm going to sign in with one of my Google accounts. You should too right now. If you set up your account, it might prompt you to check your Gmail and confirm that you set up your account. A lot of new accounts ask you to do that, so if you need a moment to do that, just please pause the video. I'm going to get logged in here to one of my Gmails. You also want to make sure that you have a credit card ready. Some of the imaging that you do in Canva will be free. Sometimes it may be $1 or $2 or $3. Anyway, you're going to want to make sure you write down Canva.com on your notes and your login username and password, and write down what form of payment method you use in case you decide to use that. So I'm going to finish logging in here. Okay, so what's really cool about Canva is you can use it to create or customize images that you already have, or images that they have that are samples. You can edit them and add new things, and they also have what I would like to call quick dimensions. You can do custom dimensions, which means you select the width and height of your image in pixels. Pixels, just think of it as like inches or centimeters. It's a unit of measure that you use for images on computers, and just think of it as a little square. A pixel is a little square. It doesn't matter exactly how big or small it is. It's a little square. So how many little squares this way and how many little squares that way? Certain size images are good for different things. Like they have some that are pre-sized, or you can use custom dimensions. So whenever you're building your site, if you say, okay, I'm going to need all my images to be this size and shape, or this width, or this height, you just go right in here, use your custom dimensions. It saves everything you've ever done. We're going to do some of these together later as we're building the website, but I just want you to have this set up and ready to go, so when we get to that point, you can just log right in and it'll be a snap. You'll already have your account set up. So at this point in the video, you should have your canva.com account set up. This is just an excellent tool. You can do a lot of really beautiful creative things here. So the next tool that we're going to need, I'm going to make a note here that we've checked off Canva. The next thing that you're going to want to definitely use is Sublime Text Editor, and I'm going to give you the web address for that. Okay, so you're going to go to sublimetext.com. You're going to see a page that looks like this. Sublimetext.com. Sublime Text, just all one word, and then .com. And the version that I have downloaded, I got to it by just clicking on the screen and scrolling down, and it says download for Windows. You just scroll down a little bit and say download for Windows. Just choose all the automatic settings, let it download. If it asks you if you want a shortcut icon, say yes. And then in the bottom left of your screen on Windows 10, there's a little bar where you can type, and it says search the web and Windows, which basically means your computer. And you can type in the words after you complete your download. Sublime space text. And when you stop right there, don't hit enter, just type those words and then take your hands off the keyboard. You'll see Sublime Text 2 desktop app in this list of things that it's finding. So you're going to move your mouse over the top of that symbol. It's this cute little black symbol with an orange S, and you're going to right click one time. And then there's an option that says pin to taskbar. And you're going to choose that, and that bar that runs along the bottom of your screen, it's going to create a little icon for Sublime right down there. So you're going to have that all set up. Anytime you need to use it, you'll just click on that little thing and open it up, and that's that. So we've paused the video if you need to for a moment and make sure you've got that saved. And remember as well that anytime you download something into your computer, it can be helpful to sometimes restart your system after you complete a download. Sometimes that's helpful after an update, or when you add a device and you download the driver or the software that goes along with that device, such as a printer or a web camera or anything you would attach. It's just sometimes necessary for the system to refresh and reanalyze, you know, what all is connected and what all is taking place. So anyway, you're going to have Sublime. That's your text editor. That's where we're going to create our code files. It's awesome. It's just absolutely awesome. If you've got it pinned to the taskbar now, click on it with your left clicker. Give it a double click. Open it up, and you're just going to see a large dark gray screen, and let's go ahead and do this. This will be really fun. This will help you hopefully get excited about what we're going to accomplish. You're going to type a less than symbol, and then, well, maybe it would be better if I just provide you with a sample code. Hang on. I'm going to pull up Hey. Awesome, that was quick. Awesome. Cool. Perfect. I love you. That sounds great. Just shoot me a text when you hit the road and I'll meet you up there. All right. I love you. Bye, sweetie. All right. We're going to meet Daddy in a minute and run up to the bank.
I need help.
Okay, we'll just work on the easy parts, and I'm going to wrap up this video. Okay, so let me finish pulling up this code here. What are you doing?
That's like the second time, except last time I did
It's the second time, huh?
Last time I did.
Yeah?
And then that. Mommy.
I love you, baby.
Almost over?
Yeah.
Okay.
Almost, sweetheart. Make sure you get your shoes on, because we're going to meet Daddy at the top of the hill to run over to the store in just a second, into the bank. All right. Sorry for the delay. I'm going to get this to work. Okay. So, all right. So you pull up Sublime, and you have a file that opens up, and it says Untitled, and then there's a little number 1. You're going to say File, Save As. Sorry, you're not going to do Save As. Just click outside of that. You're going to say File, and then you're going to say Save with Encoding. Save with Encoding. And you're going to slide over to the right, and you're going to choose UTF-8. Below that, it says UTF-8 with BOM. Don't choose that one. Choose the one that just says UTF-8, okay? So select that. And then on the left, you're going to double-click Desktop. And you're going to save this file to your desktop. And you're going to name it Index, I-N-D-E-X. And then you're going to type .html. And below that, it should say Save as Type. and the words should say all files. If they don't, you're going to just click on that little menu and find where it says all files. And then hit save. And then close Sublime Text Editor, and you're going to see on your desktop now a little shortcut icon, and it's going to say the word index. And if you right click on that file, there's going to be a menu that pops up, and at the very bottom of that menu you're going to choose Properties, and you're going to notice in this General Properties section it says type of file, HTML file, and then in parentheses it says .html. So that's going to be the home page for your website very soon. So just go ahead and leave it on your desktop for now. If you have a whole lot of other clutter on your desktop, I would encourage you to create a folder, put all the other things on your desktop inside of that folder, move that folder off to the bottom left corner, and move your index file to the top right corner, and put your recycle bin at the top left corner of your screen. And then when we start getting more files, we're going to start organizing them into folders on your memory stick. Hey, are you here? Alright. Alright, I'll head up the hill. I love you. Bye, sweetie.
Daddy said.
Okay, be quiet, be quiet. Alright, so we're going to organize our files onto one of these memory sticks, and we're going to keep them organized in folders and files on here the exact same way they're going to be named and organized in folders and files in your hosting plan soon. Okay, so we've got Canva set up, we've got Sublime downloaded, we have your first index file that's UTF-8 saved to your desktop, and we are planning to save our very first home page and back it up on here. I'm going to show you how to have a copy of it on here and have a copy of it on your desktop, and then eventually there'll be a copy of it all in your hosting plan as well. So you're going to have it saved in 3 places, which is really, really good. So 3-place save. I'm going to wrap this up for now, and I'm going to get up to the top of the hill because I have to be somewhere. And that's it. I'll see you on video 3, and we'll move forward with some more steps that we're going to take. And thanks for watching. I'll see you then.